A big effort for a special cause. Well, there's nothing really quite like it. How about cycling a fixie bike from Adelaide to Darwin? Eloise Beveridge is one of a number of people doing that for Fixin Poverty 2.0. Eloise, what is a fixie bike?
Hey, a fixie bike is a bike with no gears. So we ride a bike with just a single gear the whole way.
How?
I know, it's a little bit nuts, isn't it? But for us, it's just that added challenge. Having gears on our bike would just make it that little bit easier. So it's an added challenge for us to really just understand the challenge of what some people go through living in life, living in poverty, living with less than what we have as such privileged people ourselves.
So does that mean you're going at a steady pace up a hill, down a hill and along the flats in one gear?
Yeah, we do. So we try to average about 25 kilometres an hour. Going uphill is a little harder, so we'll often slow down, and it's just grinding away in that one gear the whole way. Road surface can make a real impact as well. If it's a really bumpy road surface, it's really difficult to keep that speed and that momentum, but you've just got to keep on going.
You are travelling from Adelaide to Darwin. Where are you right now?
We are in Darwin. So 3 of our team are here. We have a team of 4 cyclists and we ride relay style. So we have one cyclist on the road 24/7 for 7 days, because our goal is to make it from Adelaide to Darwin in 7 days, and woohoo, we have. So we're just waiting on our 4th cyclist to ride into town now, and then we're going to ride as a group of 4 to the Esplanade. We started at the jetty in Glenelg on Monday morning and we're finishing at the water in Darwin this afternoon in the next half an hour.
So you've been riding for 24 hours a day, just literally as a tag team, 4 of you.
Yeah.
So you were riding in the middle of the night?
Yes, we do. The graveyard shift, we often call that, sort of after midnight until the early hours, or as sun's coming up in the morning. But yeah, we just ride through the night, whichever shift you're on. We have an incredible support team with us. So we have a team that goes ahead and makes sure that food is prepared. We have another vehicle that parks on the side of the road, generally around 20 to 25 kilometres away from us. That way we can just check in with them once an hour. But otherwise it's whoever is cycling on the road on their own, literally in the middle of nowhere, getting the Ks up so that we can get there in that 7 days.
Why do you sound so chipper?
Because we've made it.
Yay! Okay, so Fixin Poverty 2.0, what is it?
Yeah, so 8 years ago, we rode Fixing Poverty 1.0. We rode Perth to Brisbane on fixies, on our fixie bikes. And we knew we needed to do it again, and Adelaide to Darwin was always our goal. So we ride for Eagle's Wings, which is an organisation in Zambia, and it's about providing an education and opportunity for young orphans and young unprivileged children that don't have access to an education. So for us, it's really true to our hearts. We believe that everyone deserves a right to have an education, a basic education, and Eagle's Wings does that for the children and families in Zambia. And so that's why we ride.
You are, by trade, a school principal. You're not a professional cyclist. Is this why you have heart for education?
Absolutely. I live and breathe education and opening the world to children and people through learning, and as does our team. And that's essentially the core and the heart of why we do what we do. And we do it on our fixies because it's just that added challenge. We do it through the night because it's really important for us to be able to understand, just even ever so slightly, a little bit about what life can be like with the challenges that some people face. So that's why we do it. And our hope and our goal for this has been $50,000. We've raised over $32,000 so far. And so for us, that $32,000 ensures the entire primary school of Eagle's Wings in Zambia, so 280 children, have access to an education for the next 6 months.
Well, congratulations. That is utterly brilliant. Do people have an opportunity to come and say g'day to you today on your Fixin bike with your colleagues who have ridden this extraordinary distance in 7 days, 24 hours a day? I'm assuming, did you do a lap of Uluru or something like that?
We did.
You did?
For an added challenge on the way down or way up the highway.
Why
we
not?
ducked out to Uluru. Rode around Uluru at sunrise and then back out to the Stewart Highway. So we're going to finish as a team today at about 12:30 on the Esplanade near the Jet Chair Cinema. So water to water in Adelaide, water in Darwin. And that's our celebration of Fixing Poverty 2.0.
Congratulations, Eloise. Beveridge cyclists, there's 4 of them, 24 hours for 7 days. They have pedalled on their fixie bikes, one gear, from Adelaide to Darwin, and they've raised over $30,000. It's extraordinary. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing anyone that wants to come down and say hello.
You're with Lyrella Couzens on ABC Radio Darwin and the Northern Territory.